Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakurash. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa'akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Hey, Alazar is going to make a statement here that's faulty, right? He was having a bit of a tirade. He was hurt discussing the matters between himself and Hakah, which he brought upon himself. Here it is. If you're seeing that nobody likes Hakah and everybody thinks he's a demon, why would you take him under your wing? And now you've learned the hard way. But here in this clip, he's going to make a statement basically saying that brotherhood determines your salvation, and that's simply not correct. All right. If we're going to shake everything all up in a box and pull one, your faith. All right. Faith is the beginning of all this. Before you even reach the brothers or the brotherhood, you have to have faith. All right. And now there's several scriptures, right? Especially, you read in the NT, you'll have, the Apostle Paul. Basically, there's important things that the elect is going to have, right? Charity, faith, kind-heartedness, long-suffering, brotherly love, chastity, believing in the doctrine. What was that? 1 Corinthians 14. It tells you, basically, wisdom, right? He's going to go on to make this statement. He's making this statement as an emotional reaction. What he's going to say is not correct.
To get you saved. This is a message to all the Israelites. Because he was mad that he just made him look bad. That's all it was about. Had to say, hey guys, your breakdowns aren't going to get you saved. This is a message to all the Israelites. I could be wrong. You could be wrong. We cannot know what we're talking about on a breakdown. But what we are.
We're not going to be playing hokey pokey breakdowns. Either you know what you're talking about or you don't. Be not ignorant in anything big or small, right? In malice be children, but in understanding be men. 1 Corinthians 14:20. Now, granted, knowing 100% of all the breakdowns, memorizing every single verse, every single where, is not mandatory for salvation. That's true, but you have to know what these words are talking about. Otherwise, you won't believe in them in the first place.
Going to be saved by, what our salvation is predicated upon, is brotherhood. And that's what Captain Zarak was calling Deacon out about, and that is far more important than what covenant we're in, according to let's break it down. Because 2012, Deacon got kicked out of damn near every GMS camp.
So he said that brotherhood, is the most important thing in terms of salvation. And simply put, y'all, that's not true. And I'm just hopping on this so don't nobody get confused. Am I underplaying the importance of brotherhood? Of course not. Yahweh Shai tells you all over the place, how you treat your brothers is a representation of how you would treat me. You had, Matthew, 25, right? If you've done unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. We know these things. These are preliminaries. But before you get to all that, before you get to the charity, before you get to the brotherly love, before you get to, showing yourself approved, what do you literally have to do first, y'all? You have to have the faith. You have to believe in this thing of ours, as the coined term is, to even enter the arena for a chance at salvation. All right, so let's go to that real quick. What are we saved by? 2 Timothy 3:15, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, get it right. He was now, apparently the tenets of him and Hakah and them breaking up was a breakdown of the brotherhood, which is a big deal. So once again, don't get me wrong. The brotherhood is a big deal. You can get yourself kicked out the camp, through based off of how you're mistreating the brothers. And Even if we don't catch it, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai can do something to a guy because of how he treats the brothers, right? But you're not around the brothers if you don't believe in the first place. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to even believe to even make it to the brotherhood. Another one, easy go-to. Saved through faith. Faith, y'all. Now, when you have the faith, what kinds of things are going to be encompassed? Brotherly love. All right, brotherly love is included in the faith because you understand that when you're dealing with a brother, who could potentially be of the elect, it reflects on how you would treat the Lord. So we have to all be mindful of our conduct towards one another. Galatians 4 and 2. I'm tripping. I'm tripping, y'all. Salakia. I was getting it mixed up with the other phrase. Let us do this. There we go. Ephesians. Yep. I was thinking 2, but I was just in the wrong book. Ephesians 2 and 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the power. Right. Through faith, y'all. That is our instrument of salvation. You have to believe on Yahweh Shai. You have to even believe that that's the correct name. You have to believe that the men around you are brothers, right? Faith is the beginning of this race. Without it, you can't what? Hebrews. What is that? So this ain't, this is just a don't let a little statement like that trip you up. Because you can be as brotherly as you want to be and still be a nigga. You can be good to brothers, brother. You don't have to. You can be good to brothers and still. We've had one guy that's no longer here with us years ago. As best as I can remember, I don't have any remembrance or reports of the guy being a demon to nobody. But what he got bugged out behind his woman and turned back to basically idolatry because he had a heathen woman. He started taking his kids to heathen church, right? He lost the faith. Threw up the scriptures, if you will, metaphorically speaking. Out here in Detroit, them former couple guys, they don't go out and do no more teachers, no nothing. They gave up the faith. You can be as brotherly as you want to be. You can be as charitable as you want to be. You can be as patient as you want to be. If you don't have the faith, you're not even going to be around. Faith is what? Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Right. Jumping down to 6 now. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the power must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Right. So through faith, you're going to believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and you're going to do actions in which are pleasing to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. If you don't have the faith, you're not even invited to this game. And I'm not calling this truth the game, but you understand what I'm saying? This is like trying to get in without a ticket. You can be you trying to get into a baseball game. You a hell of a pitcher. You a hell of a batter, right? You can get down to the diamonds in a split second, but you don't have your pass. So nigga, we don't know you. Back up. Matter of fact, call security. Back that nigga up. You gotta have faith. He was a bit in his emotions, so he spoke ill-advisedly. All right, and yeah, you don't have to have 100% of all the breakdowns to receive salvation, right? Because you have sisters and children who are gonna be saved, and they don't know the breakdowns, but sisters have faith, do they not? Hey, that's a sisters. The sisters don't have the ability to be involved in the brotherhood, at least over here in Great Millstone, that is, because we don't want no adultery going down, so we keep things separate. Nevertheless, you got sisters that be all on the comment boards. Why? Because they have what? The faith. So, Alazar, get that together.
That's all it was about. I had to say, hey guys, your breakdowns aren't going to get you saved. This is a message to.
And, he's saying that because of the fact that now, Hakan Hassad, they are a bunch of little wannabe breakdown machines. They think that's the end all be all, which it's not. Once again, you can know all the breakdowns you want to know. If you're a demon or if something's not right about you, you'll still find yourself, outcasted by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and at the same time, that's not an excuse to not be studious, nor to know what you're talking about. If you're a prophet, you claim to be a prophet, you're supposed to be able to prophesy. All right, and what you're saying is supposed to be correct.
All the Israelites. I could be wrong, you could be wrong. We cannot know what we're talking about on a breakdown. But what we are going to be saved by, what our salvation is predicated upon, is brotherhood. And that,
not brotherhood alone. One of the tenets. I could see if he would have said one of the main things is brotherhood. I wouldn't be doing this video. But it's not the number one thing. It is one of the big ones, right? John 13:35. By this shall all men know that you're my disciples if you have love one to another, right? That's one of the big ones, because our people have a horrible history of treating each other like dog shit, which is why Yahweh Shai had to remind everybody, do to thy neighbor as you would to yourself. Nevertheless, it's not the number one overshining thing. You have to believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the first place. In the year 2024, we are scattered across all parts of the planet Earth, cut off from our ancestry, speaking the language of our captors, wearing and living under a culture that is not ours in origin, right? Some of us don't even have the typical Israelite look, right? The Israelite foreigners, you got brothers and sisters that look like a heathen, but what keeps them in this thing? What keeps them going every day? The faith, y'all. The faith. That's what brought all us to this. We have no paper proof that we descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We can't pull that up in no document anywhere. And those Amalekites, they have that fake DNA testing. It's not accurate. You can't use DNA to trace ancient lineage because it doesn't, it doesn't calculate for migration. Nevertheless, and they themselves tell you the shit's like 0.000001 accurate. It's not an accurate indicator of tracing your ancient lineage. With that said, we don't have nothing on paper. So why are you even sitting there on that mic having this argument? Is because you believe that you're an Israelite and that you believe Hakaz's an Israelite and he's done something against the laws. All of this begins with belief, y'all. Abraham was off what? Abraham was justified by what? Faith. Right here. By faith, Abraham. By faith, Noah. Through faith, this mentions Sarah. I'm just looking at some of these verses. All right, chapter Hebrews 11 highlights, the importance of faith. So that's really it. I just wanted to hop on that. That he said that, and it made my ears ring. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Faith. All right, brotherhood is important. Brotherhood is one of the top things, and without it, you's a nigga and you're not gonna make it. But faith is the foundation of this. Don't get it twisted. All right. Give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like to Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching truth, and sincerity. Shalom.